Hello guys, you're welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, you're welcome. Today's video, I will be showing you guys how to cut and sew cowl shaped bubu with puff sleeve. It also has two side slits for easy movement. I used 4 yards of raw silk fabric to achieve this style. You can use damask, you can use mikado fabric, but you can't use African prints, that's Ankara fabric, to achieve this style because of the length of the sleeve. African fabric length is not up to 60 inches. So if this is what you would love to learn how to make, please sit back, relax and enjoy the tutorial. And if you are yet to subscribe to my channel, click the red button down below to subscribe and also click the notification bell so that whenever I upload a new video, you will be notified. So without further ado, let's move right to the tutorial. My fabric is folded into 4. Whenever I want to make puff sleeve, I always use the total length of the folded fabric, which is usually 28 inches, from the center back to 28 inches. Then for the length of the puff sleeve, I always use 20 inches because I always love my puff sleeve to be really big. So you can reduce yours if you don't want yours to be big. So I measure 20 inches for the sleeve opening. I measure neck width 3.5 inches. Neck depth for the back 1 inch. Neck depth for the front 7 inches. I curve the neckline. The neck depth for the front is V-shaped neckline. You can use any neckline of your choice. Next, I measured the length of my bubu. It is usually 65 inches including hemming allowance. I'm measuring the length of my bubu, which is 65 inches. After that, I will roll that into a straight line. Next, you will impute your biggest measurement divided by 4. My biggest measurement on my body is my hip measurement. So I impute my hip measurement divided by 4 plus 3 inches. The total measurement that I have is 16 inches. I measured from my shoulder to my knee line, which is 42 inches. I impute the same 16 inches on the knee line. Then I rule the measurements from the knee line to the hem line. From the knee line, I measured 4 inches downward, 4 inches upward. So you can either draw your cowl shape either 4 inches before the knee line or 4 inches after the knee line. At this point, you can draw your cowl shape anyhow you like it. So this is the first drawing. So you can either draw it again, either 4 inches downward from the knee line. Then if you don't want to have side slits, if you want your lower part to be big, you can increase the measurement at that point. Then you will connect from the sleeve opening to the measurement. That is if you want it to be big at the down part of the dress. So just increase the measurement. So I'll be cutting on the first line. I'll be going with the first measurement. So this is how to draft puff sleeve with cowl shape. As you can see, you can draft it anyhow you like it. So I first of all cut the back neckline first, then I cut the body. I'll be cutting on the first line. If you don't want to have side slits at the lower part, use your biggest measurement divided by 4 plus 5 inches. But if you want to have side slits, use your biggest measurement divided by 4 plus 2 or 3 inches. Please take note of these measurements. So for the side slits, I measured 17 inches upward. You can measure between 15 inches to 18 inches depending on how long you want the side slit to be. After measuring it, you will notch it. So I've notched mine. This bubu does not have joining at the shoulder. However, you can make yours to have joining if you like joining at the shoulder. So this is how it looks after cutting. You can see how the shape is. Yours should be like this as well. So after cutting, in order to cut the front neckline, you will fold the fabric this way. You will arrange it properly. After that, you will cut the front neckline. After cutting the front neckline, you also cut facing for the neckline. So from the leftover fabric, I'm going to join the pieces together and use it to cut facing for the neckline. So next, you will mark the shoulder line. Then from there, you will measure your waist measurement. From my shoulder down to my waist is 17 inches. At that point, I impute my waist measurement divided by 4 minus 1 inch. I measure the same measurement on the other side. That point is where I'm going to fix my inner belt. This part is absolutely optional. If you don't like inner belt in your bubu, you can skip this part. But fixing of inner belt in front of your bubu, it helps to cinch the waist and it also gives it nice fitting on the front bodies. I've joined the two pieces together, as you can see. So I'm going to use it to cut facing for the neckline. I'll place it underneath the bodies. Making sure that the folded edge of the facing and the folded edge of the bodies aligns together. After that, I'll trace the neckline. Then I measured 3.5 inches round the neckline. After that, I'm going to iron interfacing to the wrong side of the facing. After that, I'm going to use the facing to turn the neckline. After you have iron interfacing to the facing, then you will place the facing to the right side of the fabric. Use it to turn the neckline. You will sew your elastic casing, pass your elastic through the casing, sew the sides and the down part, give it a good press, and that's about it for this style. For the placement of inner belt, you will open up your fabric on the wrong side. The measurement that we marked earlier, you are going to make it to be visible. So you are going to place your belt on the mark. This is the final look, guys. We've come to the end of today's tutorial. So this is how I cut and sew this beautiful cowl shaped bubu with puff sleeve that I posted on my shorts. So if you find my tutorial helpful, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel down below if you've not done so. I upload weekly tutorial on my channel. Also remember to click the notification bell so that whenever I upload a new video, you will be notified. Until I come your way next, please stay safe and remain blessed. Thanks for watching. I love you all. Bye for now.